Hey everybody, it's Joe. Just wanted to start a video. I'll finish it later, but I'm here, just got done selling ghee at a market, and I realized there's something I hadn't shared with you guys about a little bit of a tip and trick to enjoy your day more, enjoy your life more, and just have a good time. And that is to be in the moment more. See, I came from selling ghee at a market, and I had a great time. And I had made some jokes that were, I think, hilarious. But then here I am. I'm actually here a little bit early for a date here on a rainy street, and my French friend's food truck is closed, so she's gonna meet me here, but we're actually gonna have to go somewhere else. But what's up, man? Just filming a video. But so it turns out I'm in my head about a joke that I made, and I decided that I could worry about this, but instead I'm going to be here in the moment and enjoy the space. So I'll finish this movie later, but I wanted to put it down so we can have that on record, and then I'll come back and finish this thought. Hey everybody, so I'm back at home. Wanted to record, let me move that whole thing. I wanted to record the snippet of thought that I had in my head. I didn't want to lose it. Let me take these out. You guys can't even hear my voice. I wanted to record the snippet of thought I had in my head, so I didn't lose it. And I'm glad I did, because it was a good thought. I get nervous, as a lot of people do, about what other people think of me. And I don't always like to say it, because I think there's a big part of me that's like, I don't want to seem like I'm a bitch. I don't want to seem like I don't have my shit together. I don't want to seem like I think negatively, and that I don't like myself sometimes, but all humans get insecure. If you don't, you're either really good at hiding it from yourself, or you're like a psychopath or something, or a sociopath. But all humans get insecure. Now, a secure human is a person who gets insecure, but they know how to meet their needs when they're insecure. It's not that you're not insecure, it's that you don't necessarily need other people to fit your needs. Or if you do need other people to fit your needs, you know how to find the ones who do. So, to somebody that looks into your life, you're like, oh, that person's secure. Well, not necessarily. They're probably just as insecure as you. It's just that when they're insecure, they know how to get their needs met by other people or through themselves. Good friends, all that all counts. And so I had this great fucking time selling ghee, which I have some footage from there. I'll probably do some videos on that. And I came back, and at the end of it, I was making these hilarious, I was like feeling great. I was kind of being flirty with some people around there. I just like being flirty. It's part of my personality. I love, when I'm in a good mood, I'd be flirty. And there's this girl that does some fascia work. And I was just like, there's a funny thing where she was kind of trying to underpromise, and her friend or assistant or somebody, I don't know the relationship, but she was trying to be, oh yeah, she's great, she's the best. And I was like, and she's like, well, don't hype me up to him, because then I like to underpromise. And I'm like, you mean you're not gonna show me the meaning of life? You mean that after our massage, you're not gonna I'm not gonna feel like I've had an epiphany? And I was just like, it was hilarious. Everyone was laughing. And kind of looking at me, because I was like kind of yelling it, but like in a fun way. And it was great. I said goodbye. She said, oh, goodbye. We hugged, and we went our separate ways. I didn't think anything about it. But then when I got to my destination, which was Rainy Street, when I got to my destination, I realized that I was kind of thinking about like, oh, was I too much there? And no, I mean, it was quite clear to everybody, including myself, it wasn't, because everybody was laughing. Everyone thought it was funny. And it was clearly a joke. But I'm thinking, like, fuck, like, was I too much? And even me knowing that I didn't go too far, there was a part of me that thought I did, and that was really nervous about what people thought of me. And I think it's really important when you see people who are confident and you're in a place where you're not so secure, especially in social situations, because in living a passionate life, having good social skills is really fucking important. So if I could help you out with that, I think that would be great, because the people who think they're secure, the people who are secure, it's not that they don't have those emotions. It's just that they know how to deal with those emotions, usually to the point where it doesn't even come up. Like it doesn't have to be a big deal. For me, I've been in parts of my life where it's been a big deal when I get insecure because I didn't know how to deal with it. And I've been in parts of my life where I had everything on point. I feel great about myself. Even when I feel sad, I know how to be there for myself, and how to bring myself out of a slump, or let myself be in the slump, because sometimes it's nice to be able to just feel sad and not have to like pull yourself out of it and just be there with yourself. I'm more of a person that, like, if I'm sad or angry or mad, I prefer not to feed into it, but I also don't want to just like arbitrarily bring myself to a good state. I'm like, well, what if I need to be sad? What if I need to wallow in it for a little bit? As long as I don't feed into it and it doesn't like impact my life in a permanently negative way, I'd rather do that. But I just wanted to get on here and share a little bit about vulnerabilities in my journey today and being insecure about the way I was joking. And hopefully help you guys, because I know sometimes when I'm in an insecure place and I see somebody who looks like they're having the time of their life, I'm like, oh, we're different people. Well, no, they're probably just as insecure as me. And that's really helpful to hear, because it helps me when I'm in a shitty mood. Helps me be like, well, it's not that huge of a step for me to be here from to there. It's not a huge step, it's a small step. You might think it's a huge step, and that's okay, but it's quite a small step from you being shitty to feeling shitty to you feeling like good. And it's not always a small step, because there were times in my life where I couldn't just get out there and have fun, because I built up a lot of negativity. But once you detox a lot of that negativity, everybody still has bad moods. I mean, the people that have everything in their life have bad moods. Bad moods don't go away. You just get really fucking good at being there for yourself through those bad moods. So instead of like ruining your day, it might ruin your 5 minutes. That's, it's not great, but it's also not that big a deal if it ruins your 5 minutes. Like today, I'm gonna be vulnerable another time. I was going on Rainy Street to meet a girl for a date. She didn't show. I called her, she didn't answer, and she didn't respond. And so I unmatched her from Tinder, because fuck that noise. I'm not, as she even confirmed earlier today that she was like, oh, I'm excited to see you tonight. And then she didn't show up. I'm like, oh, first of all, fuck that noise. But second of all, all my friends that know me, they think of me like, oh, you're the girls, you're the ladies, man. Like, you get all the girls. And I'm like, well, I mean, I have my fair share, and I enjoy and respect every one of them and have a great time with them. But at the same time, like, I'm not perfect. I have girls flake on me all the fucking time. There's this bullshit that especially people on fucking YouTube like me try to be like, oh, I'm perfect. Like, I have everything figured out. Nobody has everything figured out. Now, there are people who are further down the line than you, but it really fucking pisses me off. I've had people that I've looked up to, that I've learned from, and that I still appreciate and respect. Y'all know who you are. I'm not going to call you out, but I guess I'll call you out like telepathically. If you're watching this, who like don't try to be real and vulnerable and be like, yo, I've got problems. Me sometimes in the past, I've made a change in the way that I talk to y'all, because I don't think it's genuine for me to be like, yo, I've got everything figured out. I don't have everything figured out. But I think about living a passionate life a lot, and I'm further down the line than a lot of people, especially on going to the beat of my own drum, which was a video I did last week. You go on my channel page. I'll put it somewhere, I don't know, in the description or whatever, about marching to the beat of your own drum. I'm really fucking good at that because I've had so much practice. But that doesn't mean that I'm perfect. I guarantee you there are people who are better at it than me. In fact, I've met some of them and I respect the fuck out of them and I ask them for advice. I'm not a fucking guru. But I think the fact that I say that is why it's more comfortable for people to listen to me, because I don't force you to be like, you have to do it my way. No, you don't have to do it my way. I'm just sharing what worked for me. Anyway, I guess that rant's over. I guess this is like a more of a vlog than I'm used to. This is a video a day. Sometimes I feel a little bit nervous about putting it out there because I'm feeling like it's shit. Like, oh, I'm just telling you my thoughts. Who wants to hear my thoughts? Fuck it. I guess I'll figure out who wants to hear my thoughts by looking at the comments and the likes and shit. So, yeah, I guess today is a bit of a vulnerable one. So yeah. I'm trying to like end it on a non-awkward note, but I think no matter where I end it, it's going to be awkward.